welcome to the Daily Tea. 5 things you need to know now. That's what we are doing today. So I hope that you guys tune in whenever you watch this. This will be the right time for you to watch it and get the 5 things Spirit wants you to know now. Welcome, welcome. This will technically be for April the 7th, but as the title suggests, it's what you need to know now. So whenever you watch this, look at this, it will be exactly what you need for the time being. So it's not sequential. There will be 5 cards that I pull. That will be the 5 things you need to know now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, guys. So welcome to my channel, Healing Theology. I'm Myra. Thank you so much for being here. It is my pleasure to do your reading. If you want an on-the-spot reading, that can be done after this general collective 5 things you need to know now. For $22.22, you can use PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, the website, or Super Chat. All of that can be done right here. And links to where to pay are also in there. Hi, Stephanie. How are you, friend? Yeah. Hey, so Stephanie, we're going to do a collective 5 things you need to know now. And then if anybody wants an on the spot, we'll do that as well for you specifically. So I'm going to start with the Spirit Message Animal Oracle deck. Thank you, Archangel, Spirit Guides of the highest, most holy, divine order, and ancestors. I do feel like, guys, there's some good abundance news. I was doing a reading before, maybe 40 minutes before I started this. Hey, Corey. All right, Stephanie, I got you. And the abundance candle that I have lit, I blew all the candles out. But when I came back outside, that abundance candle was burning. So I don't know if that's for you, for me, but it's good. All right. All right. So we're going to get some oracle cards going here. And I happen to have 5 oracle decks. So we'll get a card from each deck. 5 things we need to know. So we'll start with the Spirit Message Animal deck. Yes, Stephanie. All right. What messages, Holy Spirit, are there for my friends? All right. The Condor, guys. Hi, Schoolie. It says you're too enmeshed in a situation, so step back to see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking actions. Make sure you have a very good view of what's going on. Sometimes it's really easy to feel like we know a situation because we are right up on it, right? But you might need some objectivity, so you may need to back away so you can see things clearly, get a higher perspective on something. Let's get a card from the Angel Answer deck. All right, Archangels are the highest, most holy, divine order, messages, things we need to know now. Thank you so much. All right, so ask for help from others turns over here. Alrighty, that could just be a helpful person coming into your life. That could be your angels there to assist or to help you. You could be working on something. It could be making reference to friendship. You needing help or someone around you needing help, or just somebody there in your circle of trust. That reminds me of Meet the Fockers, The Circle of Trust. Ben Stiller was in. So I just feel like there's some helpful energy available to you, however you need it. All right, we'll get a message from the notes from the universe on love and connection. Thank you for clear messages for those who will be watching and are watching. May an abundance of goodness flow freely into your lives. Amen. All right, so we have it's not only about being right. This is that card when there is two people have two different opinions about something. And you could be in a situation that is testing your character or testing your gangster. But it's not just about being right. And it could be with somebody you are in a relationship with, because Pucker Up Buttercup is here. And this is saying that basically being kind and genuine will make you a love magnet. So there could be something going on between a person and their significant other, but it's not just about being right. Sometimes it's about being supportive, sometimes it's about being kind, or what have you. Let's pick a card from the Love Oracle deck. I'm getting 5 cards, 5 Oracle cards, and then I'm going to pick 5 Tarot cards for the things you need to know now. So I'm getting guidance from the Love Oracle deck as well. We'll do the Spirit Message deck and then start to pick the tarot cards. All right, thank you. Love Oracle, what messages do my friends need to hear? So Wait came out. It says, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. I am, Schooly. I sure am. So that's a message for somebody to not wait. Let nature take its course. All right. And one last message. And I'll pull the tarot. Thank you, Spirit guidance. Spirit guides. All right, you are never alone. And this came up earlier to like literally the reading I did before I came out here. It says you are never alone. And at the bottom of the deck it says calm is not a weakness. Friends, I do feel like for some people you need to hear that if there's no drama, it doesn't mean something's wrong. Like some people are used to dramatic relationships, or if you're in a new relationship and it's not dramatic, you might be like, well, I don't feel like they love me. 2222, Stephanie. So it says feelings of separation and isolation are common on this earth plane. It is precisely these sensations that makes this dimension so appealing and at the same time frightening to your soul. It is appealing in the sense that great strides in your evolution can be achieved when you agree to incarnate here and participate in this schoolroom. 2222, while under the guise of being alone. It is frightening in the sense that your soul's natural state is being at one with everything, and the thought of feeling alone is disconcerting. The guides want to reinforce to you that these feelings of separateness are real. They are supposed to feel real, but that the actual disconnection is an illusion. So you are still connected to something. For some people, you're connected to something, but you feel disconnected. Like you could be separate. Let's say you're not with somebody and you feel like they I feel like you're still connected to a person even though there could be some physical distance, emotional distance, or whatever. The only thing that has changed is that you have agreed to participate in this adventure, la la la. Um The good news is that if you are holding this card, it means you have reached a point on your earthly journey where you understand that your guides, teachers, masters, and entire soul family are right next to you. So you're not doing life alone. Even if you feel lonely, you're not alone. Okay? So I do feel like, if you need to ask for help from people, just realize you're not alone. Like there are people around you. I feel Spirit wants you to know. There are people around you that can help you. Okay. For some people, it's a significant other. It is. I feel like some people feel like it's weak to ask for help. That's not true. We live in an interdependent world. We're supposed to rely on each other to get through life. Not, I'm not talking about codependency where you need to be needed. I'm talking about we all provide something that someone else needs, and that's why we need each other. It's not good that, that scripture when Eve was created and God said it's not good for man to be alone. So that's what I would title this so far. It's not good for people. It's not good for you to be alone. We are meant to be in connection with each other, right? Yes, I am, Schooly. You can super chat it. That's fine. All right, so let me pull these 5 tarot cards. I'm too excited, and I will clarify each of them. So these are going to be the 5 things you need to know now. Hi, Alban. Sorry, guys, I got really close to the camera. All right, 5 things you need to know now. I'm excited about this reading. What are the 5 things you need to know? Yay. And I'm shuffling 5 times. That's 3. 4. And the last one is coming up, beautiful people, number 5. 5 is a number of change. It's a number of manifestation. All right, so let's see what the deal is. All right, first card. First thing you need to know now. Thank you, angel spirits, guides. The first thing that we need to know. All right, beautiful people. So we have here the 5 of Cups. Disappointment. Okay. So you could be experiencing, you could be crying over spilled milk. You could feel like a mistake was made. You could be feeling down. Something isn't going the way that you want it to go. And I feel like this is when people come into your, okay, Schooly, cool. Okay, no worries. So something could have happened. Something could have gotten broken, figuratively or really, it did. But something was shattered that made you feel some kind of disappointment. Okay. But I do feel like there's a bigger picture here. So even if something happened that you didn't like or you feel a little down about, there's something bigger going on. Nothing just happens. Things happen for a reason. Okay. What is the second thing we need to know? Holy Spirit, thank you for these messages. What is the second thing we need to know? All right, guys. The Knight of Swords, the Game Master. This has been coming up. Now, this is a person who is this is being a strategic thinker. It's playing chess, not checkers. I feel like if there is some disappointment in your life, it is temporary. It's not the big picture. It's like, okay, so even if something isn't happening fast, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. The Knight of Swords is strategic. It is a fast, in traditional tarot, it is a fast moving knight. It can also be when you change your mind. You could get a wild hair about something, but you could also be prepared or ready for a fight or prepared or ready for some kind of challenge. In this deck, it is the game master. It's like somebody who is very shrewd, somebody who's like, I may not have won this particular round, but don't count me out because I just might checkmate your ass. You know what I mean? It's sort of that. That's the Knight of Swords in this deck. So I feel like it's about thinking, it's about playing something strategically. So just because there was a setback or disappointment doesn't mean you're not going to win the game. Okay. And the devil is at the bottom of the deck. This could represent a Capricorn. So there could be somebody around you who sort of like this energy. I feel like it's somebody who's shrewd. I do. Hi, Tamra. All right, Holy Spirit, what's the third thing we need to know? I do feel like someone could have lost in a game of chance, maybe gambling, or I don't know. I feel like somebody lost in a game. It's what it feels like. Because that devil card can sometimes speak to addiction, like somebody who's sort of down and out, or and I feel like somebody disappointed themselves, and you might need to ask for help. I mean, people need help for all kinds of stuff. That's what AA is for, you know, or gambling. Gambling. Really, Stephanie, I get it. So somebody was disappointed. Okay, I had two cards flipped over. We have here the Two of Swords, but this is the Peace card. It's calling a truce. It's like a temporary truce. You know what I mean? It's like a temporary peace. Like if you're like, okay, 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 we'll call it. It's a peace. It's peace for now. All right. The next card is the Strength card. I feel like this is mastering some kind of addiction. Right? It's like, okay, it's like a temporary ceasefire. Like, okay, you know what? I need to just get a grip on this. I'm not going to say anything if it's for somebody. If you're, especially if you're at odds with somebody or you're not seeing eye to eye, it's like, you know what? I'm going to be the bigger person. I'm not going to say anything. I'm playing chess, not checkers. Right? Like, I don't need to win this particular argument to win the war, right? So it's like I'll lose the battle as long as I win the war, kind of energy. And then let's see the fifth card, the fifth thing you need to know now. And I will clarify this, okay? I think it takes a big person to not say anything and just sort of eat it. Like, I'm gonna let you have this one. I'm gonna let you have it. It takes a lot of character and strength to be that way. You could be dealing with a Leo or have Leo in your chart, but I do feel like this is about restraint. Maybe if people do need help, they need to speak up or say something. But um, what's the last card, Holy Spirit? In this 5 for 5, 5 things you need to know now, and then I will clarify it, and then we'll do the on the spot readings. 5 things you need to know now. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Archangels, Ancestors. Very clear messages. Yeah, even with this weight card that came out, I feel like, you know, the weight card and that Two of Swords can also be the same thing. So it's like, well, just hold on. Hold on. All right, the final card that turned over is the Nine of Pentacles, which is financial gain. Yep, I do feel like that. I feel like your ending is going to be so good. The Nine of Pentacles is when you have really worked hard for something. You see the reward of your labor, right? It's like, I'm good. I'm chilling. I've worked hard. I've earned it. I've earned this reward. So I do feel like it's a temporary loss or setback of some kind. I can, Schoolie. Um, so I do really feel that way, friends. Like, there could have been some type, for some people, some kind of setback or disappointment. But just hold on. Okay, I think you're going to come back into money feeling confident. Some type of gain is coming to your life, so don't even worry about it. All right, and I will clarify these, and then we'll do the on-the-spot readings. Stephanie will be first, and then Schoolie, you'll be after Stephanie. All right, so what is disappointment? Can we clarify this? So we have the Queen of Swords, which is sorting out your problems. You can think your way out of something with the Queen of Swords. This could sometimes be a career card as well, but it is using your wit, it's using your mind, and being able to think your way out of something. So I do feel like your guidance or advice for those of you who this identifies with, Spirit is sort of taking you, it's like back up away from a situation, look at it objectively, and you may need to do a list of pros and cons, or you may need to do a list, draw a line down the paper and put the advantages and disadvantages of reacting or saying something. Okay. See, and the Two of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So you may need to wait before you make a decision. You may need to just like, hold on a second. Let me think about that. The Two of Swords showed up in this reading twice. But I do feel like a decision is yours to make, not somebody else. So it's time, you will be making a choice or a decision of some kind. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. Can you tell us more about this person? The Strength card. So we got the Strength card in this reading twice. Be your strongest self. Tame your wilder nature while honoring the strength of will. Channel your inner ferocity. You can change an unpleasant situation. So I do feel like Spirit is empowering you to know that there's something you can do about a situation. Work for yourself rather than against yourself. Beautiful. All right, let's clarify the two of Swords. Yeah, this is a very empowering energy. At the bottom of the deck is the Emperor, which means you have the ability to make choices. You could be the one in authority. It's definitely Aries energy. All right, the Three of Swords, which is some type of disappointment or heartbreak here. Yeah, I feel like you need to own some type of, again, disappointment or heartbreak. And the Death card is at the bottom of the deck. So for some people, I do feel like something has ended, or it feels like it's ended. You could be grieving something, and it could just be you could be at a stalemate with somebody. It might not all the way be over. I do think it takes a lot of courage and trust to not say anything. Okay. Somebody could be a game player too. I just feel like it's one of those things where you have to wait and see what happens. Let's look at the Strength card. Again, your guidance was calm is not a weakness. So I feel like for somebody, if you tame yourself, you don't fly off the handle, you don't let somebody have it, that's a good thing. It will benefit you later. So the Hierophant is here. I love that card. Now this speaks to your moral high ground, your values. You could be a leader, a spiritual leader in some capacity. But I do feel like it's being confident. It's owning where you're strong and also owning areas where you may need guidance or wisdom. Yep, and you could really be seeking out a spiritual leader. At this point, the Hierophant is a card of Taurus. Somebody could be very stubborn. And let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. But I do feel like you have rely on your spiritual strength, your morals, and your values. What's the Nine of Pentacles? I do feel like for some people, this is getting a grip on things that maybe try to control your life. Like get control back of wherever you feel out of control. Last card is the Eight of Pentacles. I love that card. It's about focus. Thank you, Stephanie. It's about work. It's about focusing, working hard. Slow and steady wins the race with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. If you are concerned about money or something like that, I feel like you're going to either find a job, get promoted, money is coming in, success. Sometimes the Pentacles can represent your health, and there was a card about improving health. So I do feel like this is about temperance or waiting. Um, don't fly off the handle just yet. Don't let somebody have it just yet. Wait a second. Okay, because I feel like an opportunity is going to come back for you. Whatever you're working on is going to manifest. The money is going to start coming back in, or job offers are going to come back in, volunteer opportunities. So continue to plant seeds for your abundance, because I really do feel like that's going to happen. And so for some people, this could be a career reading where you could be changing careers or something like that. Something at work could have disappointed somebody too. But I feel like if you didn't fly off the handle, even at work, same principle applies. Like, play chess, not checkers, because I feel like you're going to get what's coming to you in a good way. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Stay empowered, stay in charge. It looks good, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Stephanie. So you are first. And we'll start with the angel guidance deck for Stephanie. All right, Holy Spirit, thank you for Miss Stephanie. I pray for the highest level of divine guidance for her. Angels, give me messages to give to her that encourage, inspire, and affirm who she is, affirm her greatness, and guide her in the direction that she needs to go. In your name, Jesus. Amen. All right, Stephanie, so we'll get your first guidance card. All right, Steph, listen to your intuition came out. So, if you get very strong feelings about something, your gut instinct about something, it's probably right. Listen to your intuition is here. And then at the bottom of the deck, it also says to choose a new direction. So you could be feeling like you need to go in a new direction or something like that. I agree with Spirit. Trust yourself. Trust the Spirit of God that lives on the inside of you. All right. I'm going to pull you a Spirit message deck. Spirit guide message. And this is for Stephanie. Thank you, Spirit guides. Highest, most holy, divine order. Messages for Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie, express your feelings came out. So, you know, there may be something you need to say. I'm not sure if um, your throat chakra, you may need to do a throat chakra cleanse, or there's something that may need to come out. Definitely Cancer vibes, totally all day. And then at the bottom of the deck, it says to learn from your mistakes. So I feel like if you didn't say something in the past, or maybe in not about this situation, but a past behavior, like let's say in the past you didn't say what you were feeling. Um, it's like express yourself. Express yourself. Hey, 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 hey. All right, and I'll pull you one more card from the notes from the universe for Stephanie, please. All right, you have start from where you are, Stephanie. It says the great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Next, the universe. Alrighty. I like it, Stephanie. So it feels really good. It's like I feel like there are no mistakes. Like, you just start where you are. Whatever it is, you have the capacity to start over, to keep. It's not really starting over, isn't what I feel. I feel like it's starting from where you are and continuing to grow. That's how it feels to me. But let's go ahead and do your tarot spread, sweetheart. All right, Holy Spirit, thank you for these messages for Stephanie. Let us know what she needs to hear. All right, can we have Stephanie's overall energy, please? Present and overall energy for this reading. All right, so you have here the Eight of Cups, Stephanie, and that is when you walk away from something that doesn't serve you. It's like, okay, well, there's nothing left to talk about. There's nothing left here for me, so I am going to move on. And the great thing about the Eight of Cups is, and that's of course watery energy, but I feel like there's a brighter horizon. Like, I feel like there's something happier for you. I don't know if this is work or what it is, but it does feel like, and you have the Ace of Swords, which is a gift of clarity. It makes me feel like you realize something. Like, you know what? I don't have to take this. Or like, you know what? I am a winner. The Ace of Swords is a triumphant card of victory. And it's when somebody has come through some tough times and they understand their power. That song by Yolanda Adams, just the first line of that song, from In the Midst of It All, I've come through many hard trials, through temptations on every hand. Yeah, it's like he's kept me in the midst of it all. That's what I'm hearing. All right, let's take a look at the crossing energy. Yeah, Stephanie, you just count your losses and keep it pushing. That's what I really feel. That is so funny. The Ace of Swords came out as your crossing energy card. So, yeah, it's like when you know better, you do better, you know? All right, we have the Four of Cups. Now, this is your foundational energy. And I feel like the spirit is trying to get your attention, or you could have an offer coming in. And the Empress is here. So I feel like it's a ripe season for something to take off. The Empress is of motherly vibes, it's Mother Nature, but it's also conception. It's like this is the perfect time for you. If you got another offer for anything, a job, marriage, whatever, it's the right timing for it. Okay? What's the recent past? All right, so Steph, we have the Ace of Coins here. So I feel like a big opportunity definitely came to you. It could have been financial or otherwise. This could have been your new job or your promotion. The Page of Coins as in your crowning energy. And I feel like that is when you start something new, there's something for you to learn. So it's a vulnerable kind of energy, but it's something with long-term planning or whatever, you're going to end up being very successful. So to me, that's a progression. Like when you start something new, there's always going to be something new to learn, new people to learn, whatever. And then I see here, I like this. The Nine of Cups is personal fulfillment and happiness. This is your near future. The Nine of Cups with the King of Pentacles. So I feel like money is good. The King of Pentacles is, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, but I do feel like, this could be your person or it could be you. But it does look like something that suits you. It's something that suits you very well. It's a great ending. It's a great ending. I will clarify the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. All right, so let's find out. Holy Spirit, thank you. What is this Eight of Cups about for Stephanie? I feel like at any time you want to, Stephanie, you could go in a different direction. That's how it just feels to me, just to be honest. Oops. Hold on, I dropped a card. So it was the Knight of Swords that came out, but I'm going to stick it back in here, and if it's meant to come back out, it will. What is the Eight of Cups about? So what I like about this, Stephanie, is the Eight of Cups. Remember when I started this reading, I said after the Eight is the Nine. The Nine is your outcome. So wherever you, whatever journey you're on, whether that is, you can really feel, even if you feel spiritually withdrawn or withdrawn from people or feel like you need to take a step back from something, the beautiful thing is your next step is the Nine of Cups, which is complete happiness and fulfillment. Like you could retreat and end up in a better place. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what it feels like. Okay, so let me clarify. The Eight of, I keep doing that. The Eight of Cups. Um, you could go through, I feel like, a spiritual retreat, or you could get downloads. But I'm gonna see if I can get this Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords in particular. And I like this Ace of Swords because it has the eagle on it. The Knight of Swords came out again. So Stephanie, this is when somebody is like, okay, you know what? You think something through, and it's like you think before you act. Like pause before you act on something. And I feel like it's doing something strategically and intellectually. Sometimes the Knight of Swords can be somebody returning from the past too. But the Knight of Swords is ready for it. You know what I mean? The Knight of Swords is ready for it. And then we have the Page of Swords. So this is when somebody is gathering information. So I feel like there's something you could be getting information for. You could be real inquisitive or gathering information before you act on something. I really feel like that. Like, oh, okay. Understand. And this is so you too, asking a lot of questions like, well, why did that happen? Well, why did this happen? I just feel like you could get an idea and don't dismiss the idea as crazy. Don't say that's a crazy idea because it may not be. But I feel like you have the logic and the reason to do something. And let's just clarify this Ace of Swords real quick. What is the Ace of Swords? Huh, I like this. The Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse. This is good, Stephanie. So the Five of Pentacles in reverse is when you are not being out, you're not the outsider or being isolated, right? It's like you're turning around a financial hardship or something. It's like, oh no, 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 no. I can think my way out of something. I like this. It's like you get a revelation. And the Seven of Cups is when you come out of confusion. So I do feel like you get a aha moment, a download, an idea, or something that brings you out of any confused energy. If you feel like I lost money, or you could have felt like, sometimes the Seven of Cups can be the card of debauchery. It could be distractions, but I feel like you get a grip on it. Like, no, anything that takes my money or distracts me, I can't do it. For sure. For sure. I feel like you get an idea. Like you're like, it clears up. If you feel like any confusion or like you got thrown off kilter, the great thing is that you have the potential to clear it up. And I feel like it's more logic and reason than anything else. All right. I just want to clarify two more things. What's the Four of Cups? There's an offer or something I feel like coming to you. And then there's two fours on my screen. Fours are about infrastructure stability. Um, yeah, matrimony. All right, so we have here the Seven of Pentacles. And again, this is about planning. It could have to do with money, you know, with planning what to do with your money, how to use your money, how to invest in something. Sometimes it's just looking at your budget, deciding if you need to tighten up on money or do you need to go ahead and spend it. But you're evaluating something before you proceed. So I do feel like if an offer comes in, you're going to analyze that thing. Like you're going to be looking at it real, real close. Really close. I do think your bank account is going to flourish. And I have the King and Queen of Pentacles down here at the bottom of the deck. That's a pair, honey. I don't know, Stephanie. Invite me to the wedding. I'll come. All right, let's see what this Page of Pentacles is. I feel like it's two people on the same page financially. Even if it's not your romantic partner, I do feel like, although I feel that way, it could be you being on the same page with somebody. I don't know. You could get an offer. I see you getting some kind of offer. What's the Page of Pentacles? All right, the Nine of Wands. So this is about a minor setback does not determine your outcome. So there could have been a minor setback, but it can be, something can be successfully negotiated. Okay. Do not give up. Learn from any mistakes that have happened, but don't give up. Anything can be overcome or negotiated. And even if you made a mistake on your job or something, I just feel like it's par for the course. It's sort of what happens when you go to a new level, you know? All right. And then I'm going to clarify this Nine of Cups. Can we clarify this ending for Stephanie? Yep, I just see you, Stephanie, seeing something through to the finish. Um, keep your energy high, you know, your resilience high. Like keep going. You know, I just really see that. Learn whatever you needed to learn from a situation, but definitely keep going. I definitely see you asking a lot of questions. Can we get more on this Nine of Cups, please? All right, the King of Cups came out. Look at that. Cancer energy. This is loving. I love this. It's being a compassionate leader as well. People looking to you for healing. People could look to you for answers, or as a person who could keep their secrets. And it's about being diplomatic in the middle of turmoil, or yeah, it's being very diplomatic and listening with your heart, but speaking with your head. So I feel like it's compassionate leadership. I really do. I feel like it's compassionate leadership. But it definitely feels good. If it's love, it's being emotionally sound, ready for love, ready for long-term love. And it's clarifying the Nine of Cups, which is you feeling good about you, feeling good about decisions you make, feeling good about where you are in life and that kind of thing. It's a great outcome. And I feel like you're going to be so proud of yourself. I do. I feel like you're going to be really, really proud of yourself. All right. Beautiful. Stephanie, I'm rooting for you, babe. All right. And so the next reading is for Schoolie. You are welcome, Sugar Pop. All right, Schoolie. We are going to do your reading next. Oh, Steph, you're welcome. All right, Schoolie, and just let me know what your what is your sun sign? All right, angels, thank you so much for Schoolie. I pray for the highest level of divine guidance and clarity for her. Get you some answers for what is coming next. All right, Schoolie, so let's get you an angel answer card for what is coming next. What is coming next for Schoolie? Hi, Wayne. Well, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in today. This is a personal on-the-spot reading for Schoolie. All right, Schoolie, this is so funny. The first card that popped out, listen to your intuition. It must be that kind of day. We've got synchronistic messages coming out. Now, and I did shuffle. You guys saw me shuffle until the card came out. So listen to your intuition is there. I'll tell you the same thing I told Stephanie is that, you could be very much on track. Um, Listen to your gut instincts. Listen to spirit when you are in a grounded, centered place. Trust the spirit of God that is within you. All right, let's get you a spirit guide message. All right, Schoolie, and what's your sign? Your sun sign. Messages for Schoolie. All right, my Capricorn friend. Inspire others is here. I love that. Inspire others. And at the bottom of the deck is be yourself. I feel like who you are genuinely. I love it. Yes. Who you are genuinely may inspire others. You also had helpful people at the bottom of the deck, which could speak to a network of people around you, a group that you're in. It could be your angel supporting you. But yeah, I like it. It's like your calling or whatever you do inspires people, uplifts people, or something like that. All right, let's get you a Notes from the Universe card. All right, messages for Schoolie, please. All right, angel spirits, guys. So you have enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. So this reading is definitely about you, and this card also speaks about inspiration. So there's something very inspirational about your life or who you are. It says you inspire inspiration in the eyes that have watched you, or people who have seen you, hope in the minds that have admired you, and love in the hearts that have known you. Yeah, it's like you've done good and you are unique, and spirit is really encouraging you to enjoy. You know, there's something about you that is unique that you need to embrace your uniqueness. So I don't know if it's like you were made the way you are for a reason, you know, and you have something unique to offer the world. The spirit wants to just affirm in you that you inspire people. Watch your life and probably are inspired by it, or could be amazed at what you're able to accomplish, or it's really good. So embrace your uniqueness. Wayne, this deck is called the Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection. And I need to go ahead and make my Amazon store, make it available so you guys could just click on the decks. I'll need to work on that. All right, Schoolie, so we're going to go ahead and get into your on the side reading, your tarot spread. I'm going to use the Urban Tarot for your reading, and then I will clarify what we need to clarify. One more shuffle. You're welcome. All right, Holy Spirit, thank you. Overall energy for Schoolie. Sorry, the cards flew out. I got to find them and pick them up. All right, messages for Schoolie. So I do feel like there is some calling, Schoolie, that you have. And this is, again, affirmation for you to embrace maybe a calling, a profession that encourages people, inspires people. All right, so we have the Two of Cups. This is the love card. This deck was created by a same-sex, uh, a person who is in a same-sex marriage. I don't know if that applies to you, but the Two of Cups is about some divine counterpart. It's a relationship. It's two people who are connected for a reason and a purpose. Okay, that's at the center of your reading. There's some kind of connection. And at the bottom of the deck is the Fool card. Okay, and this is about being fearless. It's about a fresh start. Um, Not having anything tying you down or weighting you down. Okay, let's take a look at the crossing energy. There could be something unique about a partner that you have, or somebody that you like or who likes you that is different, or there's something different about you that you need to embrace in order for others to embrace. It's like affirm yourself, embrace yourself fully, and other people will embrace you too. And if they don't, bump down. You know, so I feel like there's something about you you are supposed to be fully yourself with. You know what I mean? Like, don't try to please other people. Be fully who you are. All right, what's the crossing energy here? I think you should follow your heart and follow your intuition. Crossing energy for Schoolie, please. Hold on, let me reshuffle this. Angel spirits, guys, messages for schoolie. All right, so we have here indolence, the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this card is it's the Eight of Cups, similar to Stephanie's. Honestly, this Eight of Cups, but this isn't your challenge. It's like, this is a card. Somebody's at a bar and they've just drank themselves to into an oblivion, basically. It's like there's nothing left. This is like depression or sometimes indolence. Like, you know what I mean? Like somebody who sort of just gives, they want to be by themselves. Sometimes it can feel like hopelessness. And so that could be the challenge here. But the Eight of Cups is also about when someone walks away from something. You could just want to be by yourself or someone around you. But in the Hermit, this is the Hermit card. So it's definitely going inward. I don't know if emotionally you feel a little depleted or just like, but that can be what that is. Now, there could be a significant connection coming into your life if you don't have that already. Girl, stop. Girl. All right, let's take a look at your foundational energy. I need you to embrace who you are fully. Embrace who you are. Love yourself every day on purpose. Every day, love yourself. Love everything about yourself. Even things that feel like flaws, you need to love yourself. You need to love yourself. And really, do everything from that place of love. Just, it made me want to cry, actually. Angel spirits, guys, foundational energy for schooling. She's looking for direction. You have a purpose. You have a purpose. And sometimes people with the biggest purpose go through things because they're meant to inspire other people. And it may not feel like it right now, but all of this is serving a purpose. Your foundational energy is the Four of Cups, luxury. And this is about when a person is, here's the deal about the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups can be beautiful, right? Because it's when after you've waited for something to come into your life. And so this is a place of comfort. It's somebody you feel totally comfortable with. You're not dressing up anymore to impress people when you go out on dates. It's like you guys really do, you're comfortable with somebody. The problem with it though is it's easy to get bored or take people for granted as well. It's like you wanted somebody you could share your life with, but then you could get bored or be like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, so it's sort of what comes with connection and good connection, long-term connection. The Ten of Pentacles is here at the bottom of the deck, which speaks to long-term whatever, long-term abundance and stuff like that. Okay. But I do feel like there's definitely a connection here. Let's take a look at the recent past. This could also, I feel like somebody could be like not working. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, people sometimes get in a rut or somebody's not working. The past, I see the Four of Swords, which is the truth. It's a lot of relaxed energy in this reading, Schoolie. Like, maybe after, I feel like in the recent past, or it could be whatever timing it is, the Ace of Wands is when somebody could have been at rest, right? The Four of Swords is like a chill. A lot of this is very chilled energy, like somebody who takes it easy, you know, or whatever. But I feel like something inspired you. Maybe this is somebody you used to chill with or whatever. Y'all were on the same page at one time. But I feel like you got a wild spark, or God is downloading into you something inspirational. You were inspired, which means you're going to end up inspiring other people. If it hasn't happened already, it's going to happen. So I do feel like, and then look, I got another Four of Pentacles. Your reading is full of fours. So I do feel like you were inspired. And I feel like if you were on the same page with someone and then you suddenly got inspired or suddenly got motivated, guess what? They will either get motivated or they'll feel left out. You know what I mean? Let's get your crowning energy. Oh my God. The Four of Wands, graduation. I told you your reading was full of fours. This is celebration. It's going to another level. And you might be, that scripture that comes to mind is how can two walk together unless they agree? And so I feel like, if you, and then look, the Three of Cups is abundance, it is celebration. So I feel like you have some good things coming for you. I, I don't know. I think it's coming to, you're going to another level. Sometimes when people go to another level, people can't, you can't be with the same people. You got to be on the same page sometimes with people. And I just see a lot of celebration. Sometimes the Three of Cups is partying. It's being around people of like-minded things. It's socializing. Let me get your outcome. And I'll clarify this for you. Near future for Schoolie, please. And I have two fives on my screen, Schoolie, which are fives are about change and manifestation. Sometimes it can be about challenges and growth as well. So you have here the Fool card. So stepping out on faith, going in a new direction. You are embarking on a new journey. And then the Prince of Swords is here, the hacker. The Prince of Swords is somebody who, it's like you have a gift or a talent. Like this is a person who's really good with technology, kind of a loner, but they are an information bearer. They gather information. They're looking for information online. This could be you or somebody else getting information online, researching stuff, looking up social media or Instagram. You could be doing it at night or whatever, but I feel like you're getting information. And I don't know, you could be online dating because here's the Ace of Cups. So I do feel like there is new love coming into your life. There's a gift of love and emotion here. So let's clarify this. Somebody could have gotten bored with a relationship. Maybe you were bored. I don't know. But I definitely see companionship and new love. All right, so let's clarify this. What's the Two of Cups for Schoolie? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Two of Cups for Schoolie. Just a second, babe. All right. So clarifying the Two of Cups is the Seven of Pentacles. So there could be something that you need to reevaluate of relationship or connection. I think you sort of spoke to that. So either you or somebody is reevaluating, looking at the time, energy, and effort you've invested into something. What's this Eight of Cups? It could also be a current project or something, but there's a need to reevaluate or take another look at a relationship or just take another look at life in general. Make sure you're being thorough with something so that you don't miss anything. Look at the progress of something. You're really looking at it to make sure to learn from it before you move forward. You know, the Seven of Pentacles is the patience and planning card. So I do feel like there's some kind of relationship or connection that requires, you know, it's something you can learn from it. Look at it. What's the Eight of Cups? All right, so the Sun in reverse. So this is definitely somebody being in a depression. I feel like the Sun in reverse to me is like people who they can't see the upside. It's like depression. The sun is there, but they just don't appreciate it. They can't see it. They can't see things to be grateful for. You know what I mean? It definitely feels like a down energy. What's this Four of Cups? And they could really feel like there's nothing to be happy about. You know what I mean? In life. It doesn't mean it's true. That's how they feel. So I do feel like somebody is down in the dumps. What's this Four of Cups? All right, so we have here the Page of Wands. Now, if you're bored, you or your person are bored, I do feel like somebody could be distracted by something new. The Page of Wands is when somebody has an interest. There's a spark or a flicker or a flame. Could have been distracted by a new person or something like that. But it can also speak to artistry. Like if you haven't been... This reading, it sort of reminded me of a person who is really, really gifted or artistic with music or art. Like it's the moodiness of a creative genius. Um, it's like when somebody is a creative genius. So I feel like somebody just needs that spark, and I feel like it's you. It's like, you know, capture your creative thoughts on a notebook, your voice recorder on your phone, or something like that. I feel like you're going to be inspired again internally. I really do think that. All right, let's see what this Four of Wands is at the top of the deck. Sometimes that's the marriage card, but it's some kind of celebration. It's something happy. All right, the Judgment card came out, and that is, it came out, I picked it up in reverse. But this is, it's just saying you're approaching a significant moment in your life. Um, and it may come with fanfare, recognition. You know, like you could be, it's like if something is in the newspaper or it's just a lot of fanfare. It's something you could get a lot of recognition for, like a big announcement, or your name is in the paper or on the internet or something. Like you get a lot of attention for it. Or it could be quiet, but you're moving to another level. And see, the Six of Wands is about recognition. So I don't know if you have a channel or something that you are doing, but it's a lot of recognition, like a lot of, you know, your name could be in lights. There could be something that you're getting ready to embark on, and you get a lot of notoriety and recognition for it. All right, and then let me just clarify this Fool card. You may be getting ready to do something new. What is the Fool card? All right, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which I do like because this is, you're not stretching yourself thin. The Two of Pentacles sometimes is when people are stretching themselves thin, but this is when, in reverse, I feel like you are narrowing your choices down. You're getting more focused, you're making decisions. The Ten of Pentacles is here, which I like. Is long-term success. It's money coming in. It's long-term, long-term planning, long-term stuff. Let's take a look at this Page of Swords. I do feel like you end up, maybe you're on a dating site or something, but you could find love through online dating. The Nine of Pentacles, that is good money right here. So you could be finding a job you love, something you find online. But the Nine of Pentacles is here, which is something that makes you good money. You've worked hard and accomplished a lot, and it's good stuff. There's something here that you win, or you get a promotion or something that allows you to come into some money. I wonder if you're going to win some money or an opportunity. It feels like you're going to win something. That's how it feels to me. And let's see what this Ace of Cups is. This is exciting. If I was you, I would definitely invest in something. Seven of Pentacles is also about investing. I mean, wisely invest, but I would invest. I feel like you're going to win something. This is so neat. And then the Ten of Cups, you're happily ever after. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. It is, your happily ever after moment is on the way. So if this is a love reading, there's somebody that you definitely are connecting with. It's a long-term commitment coming. And it's about love, togetherness, family, being in a city, country. I mean, this is a lot of love and unity. It's a lot of harmony. If you haven't already, journal about your heart's desires. You could also be traveling somewhere. The Six of Swords. If you're not physically traveling, then you are moving towards happier days. I love that. This is that do you know that song by what's her name? Leandria. Better days are coming. That's what this reading reminds me of. Better days. Better days. Better days are coming. That's what it reminds me of. This reading is like that. So if you get a chance to listen to that song, get it in your heart, get it in your head, and get it in your heart, because there are better days coming for you. This is beautiful. You got some happy times coming. So even if you don't feel happy right now, it's in your orbit, like it's around you. I feel like there's something that's going to spark an interest in you. I feel like you're going to get you're going to be divinely inspired. Something's going to inspire you, and you're going to inspire other people. Hi, Envy Me Foxy. And it's going to work for you, Schoolie. I like it. Something you're working for or working towards pays off. Good deal. I love it, friends. Yes. Schoolie, it's more than just luck. I think you need to set intention. I want you to set intention, especially with this new moon in Aries coming up. I forgot the date, but look up new moon in Aries, the date on it. And the new moon is when you set intentions for what you want to manifest by the next full moon. So I want you to set intention, even if you just get a piece of paper or make some notes in your telephone or cell phone. What do you want to do? And what do you want to manifest in your life? And watch God rise up to meet you. The universe will rise up to meet you. Okay? Like, set intention, write it down. If you don't have a vision board, then do a vision journal or do a storyboard or get you a sketch pad and create a storyboard of what you want to see happen for your life. Like, take ownership of that. But there's something very special about you. And embrace yourself. I do feel like there's something about you that inspires other people. It could be some type of artistry, but you need to really spend some time tapping in and tuning into that. And don't forget to listen to your intuition. Okay. All right. Beautiful reading. Both of them great readings today. So stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. Thank you for your on the spot reading, of course. And for those of you who just tuned in, Envy Me Foxy, good to see you. We just finished on the spot readings. If you want to see the message for today, 5 things you need to know today, just rewind and you'll be able to catch that message. Okay. Alrighty. So are there any other on the spot readings? If not, I'm going to end the live stream and get ready to go on my walking date. I get my exercise. Do you envy me? Okay, awesome. Alrighty, so envy me, you know how this works. All right, envy me, and I'll just wait for you, and we'll do your on the spot reading. I'm so excited. All right, so for those of you who have just tuned in or are tuning in, all right, envy me, Foxy. Let's do this. All right, beautiful. So I saw your question, and we'll go ahead and do your tarot spread. So I'll start with the angel answer deck because that's a really specific question. All right, I do have time for you. Of course I do. All right, Holy Spirit, archangels, and spirit guides. Messages for Envy Me Foxy regarding home ownership and love. All right. And remind me again what your sun sign is. All right. So we have choose a new direction here. So I feel like there could be a sign or something letting you know which direction to go in. Capricorn. All right, wonderful. All right. So that came out. We'll get a message from the spirit guide deck. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Messages for Envy Me Foxy. Messages for Envy Me Foxy. Thank you, angel spirits, guide to the highest, most holy, divine order. And forgiveness, envy me, was at the bottom of the deck. So I'm not sure what that's about, but we'll see. So choose love over fear. I've been getting this card a lot too. This card is basically telling you that, you know, anything that has a vibration that feels good to you, like happiness, joy, peace, that's love. Fearful thoughts are anything that has to do with fear, loss, jealousy, envy, unforgiveness. So this card is strongly encouraging you to choose love over fear. And both of these cards are talking about having to make a choice, right? They both are talking about choosing. So I do feel like something is your choice. I do. But it'll clear up as we go along in your reading. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, it says release toxic relationships. All right. Okay, I'm going to pull you another card from the Spirit Message Animal deck. Messages for Envy Me Foxy, please. Spirit, what do you want her to know? Messages for Envy Me Foxy. Spirit, what do you want her to know? Angel spirits, guys. All right, the Ladybug. I love this card. This is the luckiest card in this deck. It says, this is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things that come into your life. I like it. I like it. I feel like this is about taking ownership of something. It's like you choose your path, you choose your destiny. I think I had to also choose that card for that reason. Sometimes we wait to see if things are for us, but sometimes we have to take life by the horns and we have to make something happen. Like, I'll give you an example. It's people can be this way about love. Like, I recently started online dating a month ago, and you can wait and see if you meet somebody special in the grocery store. There's nothing wrong with that. You could. But I feel like you exponentially increase your chances of finding love when you put yourself in a position to find love. And so I feel like that sort of is what's going on here with you. It's like put yourself in a position to have a number of choices, whether it's the home you want to buy or a person in your life. I feel like you have the ability to choose, and you are supported by the universe. By this ladybug card talks about this is a time of good fortune and abundance for you. So I feel like it's a good time for you actually to find both things. And I'm going to pull you one more card from the Love Oracle deck, and let's see what comes out. Angel Spirit Guides, messages for MVP Foxy, please. It's my Capricorn friend. All right, babe. So the card that came out says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. All right. So let's go ahead and do your tarot spread, and we'll put all this together, okay? I also feel like you shouldn't be fearful that things won't come to you. Release that kind of energy, or like an energy of lack. So don't worry about things not coming to you. Get into the vibration of there's something abundant for me happening. Spirit has something beautiful for me in my life. All right. Your overall energy is the Six of Pentacles. And I like that because this is a give and take energy. This is about mutuality. It's also sometimes unexpected blessings. And it can be when you have the ability to help other people financially. Um, but I feel like this is just makes me feel like spirit is bringing balance into your life as well, where one thing is needed, spirit is putting pentacles or putting things, energy, self-esteem, whatever it is, it's balancing the stuff in your life. Spirit is balancing things in your life. And I feel like there are unexpected blessings coming to you. The King of Wands is here. There could be a significant Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo in your life, or that could be in your chart. But the King of Wands is very generous, very generous. Cares about the well-being of others, likes to help people. Crossing energy for Envy Me Foxy. And this could also just mean you'll have the ability to help other people financially or otherwise. Crossing energy for Envy Foxy. Yeah, I do feel like you be open to receiving unexpected gifts from the universe, for sure. I can see some unexpected blessings coming your way. What is the crossing energy? All right, so the Two of Wands. I like this because it's a very hopeful card. It's when you have some choices before you. You could be at a crossroads. It sounds like you are trying to figure out which direction to go in. But I feel like the possibilities are endless. So, I like that because it's an optimistic energy, but it's sort of like you trying to figure out which direction to go in. There's a tower at the bottom of the deck. And sometimes a tower is good because it eliminates your choices. Like you only have one choice, and that is to start over sometimes, or it clears the deck and it clears the air. Foundational energy, please. The Five of Coins. If you feel like you needed help or something, I do think it's coming. Or if you needed more money, or you just needed a little bit. So the Eight of Swords popped out. And this is when somebody feels like their hands are tied. It's an illusion. It's in the mind. But somebody feels bound up. Somebody could literally have been in jail or something like that and needed money to get out of a situation. And then here comes the Six of Swords, which is somebody who comes along to help somebody. So I do feel like somebody could have needed some help in your life, or somebody you know. So swords energy. And it could even be you, like needing some assistance, but I feel like it shows up for you. What's the crowning energy? Don't be fearful. The Eight of Swords can also be about fear. Like you can't, when you can't find a solution, you could be fearful about that. or feel like there are no answers. As usually sometimes when miracles show up. So the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Wands flipped over, and this is somebody who can manifest anything. The Queen of Wands is very, she's a go-getter, and we're in Aries season, and I feel like this could be part of your birth or natal chart. But I feel like you have the ability to conjure up, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, but you have the ability to create a solution for something. You absolutely do. I just think you have to go after what you want. Like, you just have to go for it. Go after what you want. And the hardest part about that is knowing what you want. Yep. And then your outcome is the Magician. You can manifest whatever you see. So I do feel like this is so good. The Page of Swords and the Magician. I feel like whatever you see that you want, you can manifest it. Go for it. You can have it. All you have to do is create a plan of action. The Seven of Pentacles. I feel that very strongly. All right, what's the Six of Pentacles? I will clarify this for you. I feel like this is just a matter of you deciding which approach to use for something. Like if you're applying for a loan, or I don't know. It's like deciding which information you need to put down, what you need to, it's just picking your strategy. But I feel like you can manifest whatever you want. What's the Six of Pentacles? The Chariot. So yeah, this is like, it's the question it asks is who's driving your life. The Chariot is a card of victory and success. It literally is, this is when you have a big decision to make. And make sure that you are the one making the decisions for your life, not other people. Plan your course of action and then go for it. And you could, and I feel like whatever money you need is going to show up for you. I do feel like that. Be careful about telling people your plans or your ideas. They could steal your plans or ideas. What's the Two of Wands and the Challenge? I think you're waiting for permission and you just have to take charge. 3 cards fell out when I said that. The Star, which is getting in touch with your hopes and dreams. What is it that you want? If you want your dream house, go for your dream house. You work hard. The Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles is here. I feel like go for it. I mean, this is a very luxurious, the Queen of Pentacles has a luxurious lifestyle. She can afford the nicer things in life. I feel like there are things that you really, really want and desire. So make a plan of action to get what you really want or desire. What's the Five of Coins? Sometimes the Five of Coins is just being in a lack mentality. I don't even know that you really are in lack, but it's when a person feels they are in lack. The Four of Pentacles. So this is about saving money, paying attention to the bottom line. Don't loan money out. That's what this is. Holding things for yourself. So save your money right now. And look at how you can increase your finances to have what you want. Because and people don't like boundaries. The Five of Wands is here. So if you tell people, no, I'm not giving any money out, I'm not doing anything because I'm saving for a house, I think you will be more beneficial. You will benefit from your own generosity by holding on to your money. What's the Eight of Swords? Could be new love. You could have been trying to decide if somebody was the one for you. I don't know if they were incarcerated or something, but that happens, you know. People fall in love with people in jail. I'm not saying that's your story, but I'm just saying somebody could, you know. What's the Ace of Swords? Yes, the Ace. and the Queen of Wands. I do think a strategy will manifest your anything you want bad enough, you will manifest a solution. And the Ace of Swords is when you sign on the dotted line. It's like signing contracts and things like that. So I do feel like anything you want bad enough, you're going to manifest it. It's going to happen. And you have the Ace of Pentacles with the Lovers card. So there's a big opportunity coming to you for you. There's the Lovers is the Lovers. So there's a divine connection. And the Six of Pentacles again, which is, I mean, it's having the ability to be generous. This is when gifts are given to you as well as you giving gifts out. I feel like you could just be receiving some blessings. I really, really do. I like it. You may be asked to help other people. And the thing about blessing other people, you just set yourself up for blessings. What's this Page of Swords and the Magician? All right, you got the Five of Pentacles. Don't let pride keep you from asking for help. Pray for guidance. Say a prayer for guidance. And whatever this challenge is that you could be facing, you don't have to go through it by yourself. What's the Magician? The Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit. So just be mindful. I just feel like you just need to be careful about giving away what you are eventually going to need. So if you are trying to buy a house or something like that, do not give and don't tell people what you are about to do. I'm telling you. Don't tell people I'm thinking about buying a house. I'm thinking about doing this. I think, I just don't, I wouldn't. Don't let your generosity sabotage what you ultimately desire in life. You may need to retreat for a minute. You may need to retreat. You also may need to recharge your battery. If you work a lot and stuff, you may need to just pull back and recharge. But your guidance was to choose a new direction and choose love over fear. If you're trying to decide whether or not to get involved with somebody, I think you should. That's the guidance here. It's like there's some good stuff coming into your life. I like it. I wouldn't let fear don't let fear keep you from enjoying the finer things in life or embarking on a new path with a new person or doing something new. You know, you got this. Yeah, don't let fear hold you back. Go for it. Hmm. Don't let fear hold you back. Envy me. Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like if people ask you for money or ask you for stuff, think about it first. And people don't like when we set boundaries. So if you tell somebody no, like, no, I can't do that right now, you don't have to tell them, no, I can't help you because I'm saving for a house. You just tell them no. Like, I really can't do it right now. Because your dreams are important too. The things you want, you work hard for the things that you have, and you work hard for you're working hard for what you want. So, I mean, be good to yourself too. So if people are asking you for stuff, just tell them no. Like, I no, your dreams are important. If you want to live in a really nice house and be financially stable and secure, there's nothing wrong with that. And you can tell people no because I feel like what you need, you could sabotage yourself, giving it to somebody else and be like, you know what, I needed that $1,000. I done gave it away. So be kind to yourself, be good to yourself, um, for sure. Okay. All right, baby doll. That is your on the spot reading. I hope it blessed you and provided you with some insight that helps you know you're on the right track. Don't let fear hold you back. Receive any blessings and goodness coming into your life because the universe is trying to bless you right now. Um, if you have a choice between fear and loving, choose love. Okay. All right, sweet pea. Have a wonderful rest of the day. God bless you, honey. All right, so we just finished an on the spot reading for Envy Me Foxy. Beautiful. So glad. And let me do a time check because you guys know I do a walking date pretty much every day. And I have to change and get ready to exercise. Sorry, I'm outside. I think an ant bit me. I was like, ow. So let me do a time check. Alrighty, so if anyone out there wants to do an on the spot reading, the cost is $22.22. You can use Super Chat, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo to pay for the reading, or use the direct link to the website if you want to get an on the spot reading. I do have time for, I think, one more. The cost is $22.22. Or if you would just like an oracle card reading, you can make a donation to my channel and I will just pull oracle cards. I won't do a full tarot spread, but I'll pull you some guidance cards um, if you'd like to do that. Okay? So I will give you a second to think about it. I'm waiting on a reply to see what time we are walking today. And but thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, please. Greatly appreciated. Alrighty. Alright, guys. So, if no one else is getting an on the spot reading today, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. Thank you for joining me for the Daily Tea. 5 things you need to know now. If you didn't get a chance to see the General Collective, all you have to do is slide that little marker back, rewind, and you will see the 5 things you need to know for today. Whenever you watch it, it will be the right time to watch it, and I believe it will definitely encourage and inspire you. All right? Thank you guys so much. Love you dearly, and I will see you soon. God bless.